Hey everyone, Leo with Dreaming Tree, and I was out in the backyard today and this cute little girl was wandering in the yard, so I said, hey, you could probably come do a video with me, right? Yeah. No, this is Gabby. She's my girlfriend's daughter. She's been with me, living with me for about 3 years now, and she had a blast last time. We made our little, what did we make last time?
Pilgrim hat?
A pilgrim hat, yeah. We made our pilgrim hat and she had fun, and today we are making
a box with a flower on it.
A box with a flower on it. And what are we going to put in this box with flowers on it?
I don't even know.
You don't even know? What about those cookies over there?
Yes.
Yeah. What else do you think you could put in there?
Candy.
Okay. What else?
Popcorn.
What else?
I don't even know.
Think of something. What about some jewelry?
Yeah.
What about a necklace?
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Okay. So when you are getting ready to give someone that you love Play-Doh, this is going to be the perfect box for that. Okay, so we're going to start off today by doing some what? We're going to do some inking, yes. So we're going to start off with this leaf, okay? And what color do you think we're going to do the leaf?
Green.
Green, yes. We're going to start off with some green. So you remember how to do this? How do you hold it? There you go. Well, put your finger at the tip, at the very tip of it. No, like this, your pointer finger. Here, stop for a second. Lift it up. Here, look. Put your finger right here, and then lift it up. Okay, and now dab it. Did you get enough ink on there? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. And now what? What do you think? All right, so look at the paper here. One side looks what, and the other side looks what? Well, one side is smooth, and the other side has a texture. So we're going to put our ink on the texture side. And how are we going to do that? We're just going to, nice and gently, we're going to brush the ink on, and we're going to work on the sides, the edges. So try to get it on the edges. And if you notice that you're not getting a lot of ink on there, maybe re-dab it. And it helps to have one finger on there that you're actually pushing down on. Okay, put your hand up here so they can see you doing it. Okay, so we're gently inking the surface of our paper here while making sure that we hit the edge as well. Okay, keep working it all the way around. Don't stay in one place for too long. Quick strokes like this, just very quick. And here, do this. Go from the top like this instead of like this. You'll get more ink on the surface if you do it from the top. There you go. Okay. So anyway, inking is optional. You don't have to do it, but it definitely adds a little bit more to the end result. So if you have some inks, pull them out and go to town, especially because this project is very, very simple and goes together very quickly. You may as well spend a few extra moments getting some ink on this to pretty it up a little bit. Let's see, how's yours coming along? Let me see the face of yours. Okay, so you're doing the edges, but you want to hit the top a little bit too, like this. See how now I got some green ink on there? You're just doing this. That's fine, what you want to do, but you also want to get some on top. Okay, see how I'm getting some on top now? Here, try the other leaf now. Try the other side, and try not to bend it too much. The flower part's gonna be a little bit different. It's okay, don't worry about it. Now that's looking a lot better. You're getting some ink on the actual surface. So now with the flower, now I don't have two of these, so I'm gonna demonstrate this alone while you continue working on the leaf part. One cool thing about doing flowers, and I'll let you try this when I do it, okay? But let me do it first. So I'm gonna grab a different ink pad here, and I've got this fancy tool, and what color is my flower here? What color is that?
Pink.
That's pink, right? So I'm gonna add some pink, some darker pink to my same pad, but I'm using this little block. It's almost like a stamping block. And I'm gonna start creating little circles and inch my way over the petals. Now what I'm noticing here is that this is not really adding the amount of color that I want. Yes, ma'am? Let's see. Okay, a little more. You see how mine has more on the surface? Yours is just inching in a little bit. Try to get some more on the surface. You probably need to re-add it, and it helps to have your finger all the way at the tip of the applicator and focus very carefully to make sure that you're actually hitting the surface. Okay, because that's where the ink is. You want to make sure that you're actually getting it on there. So go ahead and do that. So now this pink that I'm using isn't really doing much for me. So I'm going to go with either a darker pink, or you could totally get away with using a red. Believe it or not, it won't really look too red. I'm going to use my Hampton Arts inks here. So we'll add some red to this. And now, again, just kind of going in circles here. And now you can really see that color starting to show up on this pink little flower. You think you can do this, darling? I think you can do this. We'll give you a shot here in a second. Let me just get mine going. Okay, so just doing little circles, little quick circles, not applying too much pressure. Much better. There you go. Okay. And then I will let you try this in a second here. You think you can make circles like this? You want to practice with your hand? Practice making circles with your hand. So,
I know how to make circles.
you know how to make circles. So today also, you notice that, what are you wearing today?
My vest.
What kind of vest is it?
Yellow Scout.
Are you you're a what?
Girl Scout.
You're a Girl Scout. What troop are you in? So what have you done with the Girl Scouts?
Sign language.
So you learned sign language. Have you taken any trips yet?
We did a corn maze.
Oh, you did?
And s'mores.
Yeah. So you haven't really gotten to do a lot of stuff because of coronavirus, right?
Yeah, we have to do meets.
Oh, like Zoom meetings?
And when we do inside things.
Yeah. So you went to a corn maze, and I think you picked out some pumpkins when you were there, right? That was kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, we had to find the ones with our name on it.
That's fun.
And I got Strong and Gabby.
You got what?
There's a pumpkin like what you are, and I got Strong and Gabby.
Strong, huh? I'd say you're pretty strong. All right, do you want to try this with the inking? All right, so my flowers are done. So you can see the difference here, right? See how yours is just all pink, and then mine has a nice gradient. It's a nice little gradient. Okay, so I'm gonna take yours, and let me get the other one going here. So now you noticed when I did that, I'll let you use the same one I used, okay? So I'm gonna dab this for you. So before you actually apply it, you wanna hold the flower down nice and flat, and you're gonna start making circles here and then bring it in like this. But don't push too hard, okay? It's gonna be very gentle. So go ahead and try it now. Okay? No, gentle, go easier. So there's not, no, hold it down here. It's just, hold it, put your hand down here, your fingers down here. No, look how I'm holding it. Whatever's comfortable, but hold it down there. There you go, okay? Now, nice circles, perfect circles. There you go. Okay, keep on going. Perfect. Okay, so keep on working on that. Yep, each petal, there you go. Okay, so we've got that inked, and the box is actually very straightforward. While she's working on that, I'll show you here. All we need to do is fold everything at the score marks. I've already pre-folded hers. I'm sure she's capable of doing that, but I'm gonna do that. Go ahead, keep on going. There you go, that's looking good, girl. There you go. And once we get everything folded, I believe we only have to put glue on like 2 or 3 things, so it's not very difficult at all. And then once we have this put together, I will kind of hit the edges of this with a little bit of ink as well. And that's going to be it. And there's a 3D flower, obviously, which is not very difficult at all. We'll show you how that all works in just a second here. How are your flowers coming along?
How it works.
You got to do circles. Do circles. All right.
You already showed me, I know.
You do? Here, let me see real quick. Let me see how yours is looking. Okay, that's pretty good. And you're not even doing circles. You're just kind of almost just drawing it on there, huh? Okay, well, it just goes to show you that there's more than one way of doing something and still getting the same result. There you go. We were doing a little bit of practice before we started to make sure that we're not squeezing too hard and we're not getting glue all over the place, because too much glue is actually a bad thing. Did you know that?
Yeah, one time I did that in class when we were making something.
And what happened if you use too much glue?
It leaks out of the side.
It leaks out of the side. And also, doesn't it take a long time for it to dry when you use too much glue? It absolutely does. So less is more.
Glue bottles that when it happens.
Yeah. Okay, darling. So inking is done for now on that. Now grab, before we assemble the actual box, we need to put our little clear window in place here first. Not yet. Find your little clear window.
Clear window?
This little piece of acetate. Do you already have yours on there? You do. Well, it just fell out.
I don't.
Well, it's right here. It just fell. Okay, so here, don't worry about that piece yet. So here's what we're gonna do. Follow along with me. You're gonna grab your glue bottle, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a few dots around the circle. Just little dots, not too much. That's way too much, okay? Way too much. Now, move over here though. They don't need to be that close together. Look how I have mine spaced apart. And all that rest of that stuff, we need to wipe that off. It's way too much, okay? So now grab your little clear window. Okay, I lost mine. Did you take mine?
No, I got that one.
Where did mine go?
No.
I think you stole
Maybe
it.
it's 'cause it's
Oh, here it is.
there.
All right, so
I
now
think
here,
it's here.
probably.
See it.
All right, so here, pop it right in the center so that it's covering up that little hole, okay? Now be careful when you press. You wanna press gently so that you don't smear the glue inside the window. That's okay, no, the glue's gonna smear, that's fine. Okay, perfect, that's good enough. You don't need to do any more, that's gonna stick. All right, now we're gonna cover that piece up with this piece. So grab this piece that you have here. No, that's yours right there, okay? And we're gonna put glue on this. So grab your glue bottle, and we're gonna go very easy on the glue. And you can just do a line, a very thin line. So don't squeeze too hard with the glue bottle. Okay, that's a little too much, so go easier. Remember, we were practicing that. Okay, now get some glue to the outside, all the way at the edge. Not all the way to the edge, but closer to the edge. Okay, there you go. And now bring it in. And I actually put it on the wrong side, but it doesn't matter. Go ahead, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this over here because you do have a little bit too much glue there on your piece. So take your finger and just wipe some of it off like that and spread it around a little bit. And then when you're done, take your finger and wipe it off on your paper. Go ahead and try that. Hold it with the other hand. Okay, good. All right, now take it and press it down onto this guy here. And I think Diana actually put a letter T on here, T for top. So this is gonna go toward the T needs to be up at the top. So put it down just like that. We are ready to start closing this up kind of, okay? So find this tab. Where's your tab there? There it is, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some glue on the colored side of the tab. Very easy, not too much, but you still gotta get enough on there. Kind of like this. You're gonna need a little bit more than that. Oh, you're gonna spread it out? There you go. You should probably put a little bit more on there so you don't have to grab your glue bottle and do it twice because this stuff dries pretty quick. But that might actually work. I think you might have gotten just enough on there. So we're gonna take this and the other end of it now, the other side, and we're gonna connect it like this. Okay, right here. This is gonna go on there, like that. If you want, you can put it flat and then just press it down like that. There you go, that works too. Okay, press that down all the way up to the top to the bottom. You wanna make sure that everything is making good contact. Otherwise it's gonna come pulling apart. And then that's not gonna be a very good box now, is it?
No, it is not.
No, it is not.
Not gonna be cool.
Not gonna be cool. here's some cookies in this box, and then it just breaks. Oops, your cookies are on the floor. Great. All right, so that's, hey, you did a good job there. So now what I usually do is I'll now press down in this area here, right there. That's where we put our glue. Okay, good. Now let's do this. Let's make it dimensional now. Look at that.
And a tower.
It's a tower, okay. Now these are here, this is gonna be the lid. So look at, here, let's fold yours. Wait, other side. Look at, this is how it opens and closes.
This gonna glue on the bottom.
That is right, that is right. So we're gonna leave it like this. What are you doing now? All right, you see the tip of your glue nozzle there? Do you see the tip of your glue nozzle? Do you see that gunk on there? Yeah. Scrape it off with your finger. Get it off of there, because that makes your gluing less accurate.
Clogged.
It isn't, almost, not quite. It could get there though. Okay, so now, all right, what are we gonna do now? You tell me, you're running the show now. I don't work here anymore. What do we do now? What, tell me, tell the people. I don't know. I lost my voice. They can't talk anymore. All right, we're gonna put glue on these 3 tabs.
I knew it.
You knew it. All right, so make sure you get enough. And you gotta do all 3, so you gotta work. Okay, that's good. That's good, because then we can do what?
Spread.
We can spread it out, that's right. All right, good job. Yeah, see, now that you got the hang of it, you're getting on a roll here. That happens to me too. Now you can put your glue bottle down. Put your glue bottle down to make it easier, and then make sure you spread that glue all the way out to the edge here. All the way out to the edge. The edge is the most important. The edge towards you, this edge, not up there. There you go. Okay, beautiful. Now you gotta work quick, because remember, that glue's already starting to dry. That's good. Get this side too. And then wipe your finger off before you do anything else. While she's doing that, we're gonna take this little lid, bring it down, and close it up. There you go, girl. All right, you still got some glue. You still got some glue on that finger. Look at it. Get it off there. All right, now close it up.
Imposter glue.
Imposter glue? What does that mean?
It's imposter that's on my.
All right, that's good. Now take your finger and run it along the edges, the very edge. There you go. Keep pressing that down. And now we're gonna take this and we're gonna throw it against the wall. I'm just kidding. Why would we do that? All right, so open this up now. Here, flip it over. Flip your box over. And let's open it up and then press down on the inside of those tabs. Make sure you don't crush the box while you do it. Okay, so there's our cute box.
A box.
Wow, we made a box. Now what are we gonna do with this box?
Put flour on it.
Let's put a flower on it. All right, grab your
leaf.
Grab your leaf.
The
So now,
leaf part of the
that's
flower.
right. So now what are we gonna do with this leaf? We're gonna pinch it.
Why?
All right, look.
You
So,
said the leaf, not me.
well, you're fun to pinch too. All right, look. You're gonna take this, you're gonna put 1 finger on top and 2 fingers underneath. You're gonna push down, and then you're gonna pinch. I know that was a lot. How about just try pinching it, however you want to pinch it. Or you can do this. Here, the idea is to push down in the center to kind of make it like a boat.
A boat.
A boat.
The flower gonna float on it.
I guess, yeah. And then pinch the tip. No, all the way, there you go. Okay, good. So we're just gonna take and just using my pointer finger, I'm gonna push down, and these 2 fingers are kind of creating a sturdy base for that pointer finger to push down, and I'm gonna pinch the tip. Let's see. That's fine. That's fine. All right, yeah, that looks great. All right, here, excuse me real quick. You need to scoop back a little bit because we gotta get some dowels out of here.
What's a dowel?
Not a doll.
Do you mean an owl?
Not an owl. Not a doll. A dowel. I know what you're thinking, Miss Dowel. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Grab your dowel. All right, look, you can put that down for a second. Grab your flower petals, and we are going to train these.
Yeah.
All right, but like this. You want to flip it upside down because we want to train the petals down. So here's what we're going to do. Well, you could do it that way. You could do it like you're curling it. So what she started doing, just intuitively, she started just curling it around the dowel, which works. You can do it that way. Or if you want, you can literally place the petal between your finger and the dowel and just run the dowel through it while you kind of push the petal up. Okay, and that will give you pretty much the same result. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, so whatever works. Again, you can either run it through like I did, or you can curl it like you're curling your hair, because I curl my long hair all the time.
I know that.
Yeah, you never see it. I always do it in private, because I don't want you to know that I curl my hair. Whoops, I guess I already told you.
I'm gonna hide the curling.
The curling iron?
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
Yes.
I don't.
In the bathroom.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right.
I saw it.
How's your curling going? Your training? You almost done?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna finish this up now.
Wait.
Let's see. So there's yours, and here's mine. How's it going there? All right, so while she's finishing up there, what we're gonna do, oh, you know what? We forgot something, miss.
What we forget?
What did we forget? I forgot these pieces.
What are those pieces?
I don't even know. These are pieces that you're gonna glue to your head now. So we need to...
I always want to glue pieces.
No, not to your head. So put two pieces, or two things of glue here, and then we go, I'm just, really? Did you really think I was gonna do that?
Yeah.
No. All right, so these little pieces are just liners. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, you did good. All right, leave these alone. Let's put our liner inside real quick.
What's a liner?
I'll show you. A liner is just a little piece. Grab your glue. We're gonna put glue inside, very thin, not a lot, on the little tabs inside. No, inside. Just a little bit, all the way at the bottom. Yep. Okay, so you got glue in there. We're just gonna pop this right in there. Technically, I should have done it white side up, because this is not...
Don't you mean right?
No, white side up. If you're gonna argue with me, you can just get your own show. You wanna get your own show?
White side up.
Huh?
White side up.
So that is just to reinforce the box and to... What? What's wrong? It's fine, don't worry about it. It's gonna dry. Again, it's to reinforce the box and to hide the tabs, just to make it look nicer. Okay, so close it up again. Put the lid on it. Put a lid on it, Gabby. Gabby, put a lid on it. I don't think she caught that one. Okay, and then we're going to hit this with a little bit of ink. You're gonna like this one because I'm gonna let you just use the ink pad, and you can literally just go like this, just kind of hit the corners of it.
It's gonna scratch the ink pad.
No, it won't. It's fine. You can do it like this, okay? I'm going to use this method. I'll give you that in just 1 second. Let me grab some glue off of it.
Glue?
I mean ink, sorry.
This sticks to things.
So anyway, all that's left to do, I'm gonna, give me some more ink. Let me see this real quick. Please, pretty please. With some ink on top. So all that's left to do is just pop our little flower on top, and it is ready. You could give this to Addie. You can put some cookies in it and give it to Addie when we're done. She's outside playing right now. Wouldn't that be nice? Her brothers were like, "Did you bring those cookies for us?" I was like, "Nope." They must think I'm Willy Wonka or something, huh? Just walking around giving kids treats? Nope. All right, so that's good enough for yours. Let's finish up our flowers. All right, so where's your top? Make sure, because we want to make sure we put the flower on top. We don't want it on the side, because that might be kind of weird, right? I mean, I guess it could be okay. All right, so here.
All done?
All done. That's it. Look it. All done. That's how we craft. All right, grab your leaf, grab your glue. We're gonna throw a little dot of glue in the center of it. You can put that on your surface. Put it on your table. It's a lot easier. Oh, geez. I think you might have a frog in there.
It is frog. It bounces.
Okay, so leave it right here. Get it out of your way so you don't get your sleeve in there. grab your first petal. Where's your flowers? No, grab your first one. You want the ink side up. So we're gonna take in the center of this.
Like this?
Yes, ma'am. So take the center of it and press it down right onto the glue like this. Should be right in the center. Okay?
I can draw these kind of flowers.
You can.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should submit a resume so you can start working for Dreaming Tree. Because everyone here loves
I
flowers.
don't know how to do any of this.
You'll learn. Okay, so then, here you got it. Put it down now. Grab your other one. Throw a little bit of glue in the center of that flower.
I even want to put it right side up.
You don't want to do that because then you won't see the beautiful inking. All right, go ahead, put some glue right there, just on that one. And now we're going to take the next petal and we're going to put it on there, but we want to offset it so that the petals are staggered. We don't want the petals to be right on top of each other. You want to offset it a little bit. There you go. Okay, now you can take it, once it's on there, you can pinch it like this. Just hold it in your hand and pinch it like this. And then let's take these petals.
Oh, I'll hurt it.
You're not going to hurt it, it's paper. All right, now while we're holding it like that, take these petals and bend them up. Just like that, to make it look like it's more lush and alive.
How are they going to see the flower?
What do you mean? Oh, they're going to see it from the top. Okay, so that's our flower. And now we're going to put a little pom-pom on here. Which one? Let me see the top of yours. Okay, yours is a little off center.
Oh.
So now fold these up.
You're wrong way.
No, you're fine. Fold them up now. It still looks great. Don't worry about it. I'm going to use the purple pom-pom. You probably want to...
Purple pom-pom.
Okay. You probably want to use hot glue for this if you're adding a pom-pom, but I'm just going to do regular glue and just be patient while it dries. So put it in the center and then just drop your pom-pom right on there. Okay. Look at that. Look at that flower.
Okay, all done.
Almost. Yeah. This is what happens when you rush. This is what happens when you rush. All right, now I'm going to do a little foam square or a pop dot. So I'm going to put this right in the center of the top of my box.
This one's
Yeah, I know. It's why it's just said. Usually you want to use hot glue. It'll make it stick quicker. But if you use regular glue, you're just going to have to be more patient. And we'll press that down. We're going to let that sit for a few moments. This is a little foam, or I'm sorry, this is a pop dot. And that's going to go right on top of your box there. You just couldn't wait to eat that cookie. Okay, and then we're just going to put the flower right on there. Okay, so let it go because it's still drying. And there you have it. Almost. So speaking of that, as I mentioned, Gabby is part of the Girl Scouts of America. And I don't think I've ever done this before, and probably the only time I will ever do anything like this is for Girl Scouts, because I do believe in what they teach young girls. I feel like it's really missing in society today. So it's a breath of fresh air, learning how to serve the community, and just being a leader, being respectful, all that good stuff. And of course, to fund their great work, they sell cookies, as our waists and our belts are all too familiar with their cookies. Which one's your favorite? The s'more? Yeah. Yeah, so I try not to eat it, but I can't, I'll admit I indulged a little bit. She has a special website, and I will include the link below this video or in the post, where you can go and purchase some cookies to help fund Girl Scouts of America. Right now, it's a website. They automate all the shipping, so we're not actually shipping anything. Unfortunately, we won't be able to deliver them personally, especially because we have fans all over the globe. So I believe if you buy 9 boxes or more, you save $5 on shipping. So anything you can do to help out would be appreciated. And if you don't, it's totally cool too. Just trying to help her out a little bit. And also, there is a way to just make a donation where you don't receive cookies. But
I tried sticking that.
yeah, you got to wait until it's dry, darling. But that's it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. And as always, I look forward to crafting with you again.
See you next time.
Bye.